Hello, I'm Paver Pete, Education Director for Techoblock. We're going to be talking about job pricing. We're going to look at expenses, or what people commonly call overhead. And we're going to look at them by category and by month and create a budget to make sure that we have budgeted the appropriate amount of money on the jobs that were rewarded, meaning the clients have given us the job, that we've recovered enough money to pay all of our expenses or overheads. We're going to start with that because we're going to use that overhead number and we're going to take that total for the year and divide it by our expected billable hours for the next year, or for the year that we're going to be pricing jobs. We're going to take that number, the total expenses divided by the expected billable hours for that year, and it's going to give us a per billable hour or a single overhead recovery or single expense recovery number to apply to our labor rates. The rest of our labor numbers will come from average wage rate. What is an average wage rate? Taking all those numbers, dividing by the number of people. We're going to go through that. Then we have what's called labor responsibility, commonly called labor burden. We're going to take those numbers that we owe the government and what we owe our team for their hard work and dedication, and we're going to come up with a per hour man rate or per hour labor rate for the project. We're going to take those numbers and we're going to plug them in to two categories: direct and indirect cost. Direct cost, we're going to go line by line through a landscape construction hardscape project and look at labor. We've got that number. Equipment, we're going to challenge you to think outside the box here. We're going to look at material cost and the fact that they're going up and how to deal with that. And number 4, subcontractors, and how subcontractors can help you increase your profit and build more hours. Pretty exciting. Then we're going to look at indirect costs, costs not directly related to the production of the product. We're going to look at all those job site pickup trucks, porta potties, dumpsters, odds and ends that end up costing us lots of money if we don't bill appropriately. We're going to take those numbers and we're going to apply the 3 G's: gut, growth, and goofs. You're not going to want to miss that one. It sounds silly, but it's not. Then we're going to look at the difference between margin and markup, and why markup is more relevant to big box retailers than it is to us building things in people's yards. So we're going to look at the use of margin and dividing by the reciprocal, which is going to be very important. Finally, we're going to come up with a non-negotiable job price or bid price for the project. Sales is coming up. We're going to talk about how to defend that number.